beans, full bore. Welcome back, YouTube family. Here we are, the week of Thanksgiving, in the year of the shutdown, 2020. Every government official across the country just about is saying, don't go with family, don't go visit your friends. All right, fine. So you still want to have grandma's old school cornbread. And to make that, there's one specific thing you got to do. You got to get yourself a cast iron skillet. Well, can't be any cast iron skillet, can't be some brand new thing. Otherwise, it doesn't have that old school flavor to it. But yet, you don't know where to get a good hunk of old cast iron. You might be surprised where you can find one. So, grandma can't be visited, the cousins can't come over, but you still have family members who want that down-home cooking. You don't get to have this great physique by not eating the down-home cooking. Ooh. Anyway. So, grandma can't be visited, the cousins can't come over, but you still have family members who want that down-home cooking. You don't get to have this great physique by not eating the down-home cooking. Ooh. Yep, that's what we got. She's old, she's rusty, she's got literal garbage stuck inside her. It's not good. There's still some old seasoning stuck to the back of it, but this front side of it, I literally went to go and drop soda can into the trash, and this was sitting on top of it where it had been out in the weather. We're going to try and bring this back. According to the casting on the back of it, she's a best made. She's a 9.5 inch, and you might think she's done for. We're going to get her to come back to life. Just you wait and see. Simple tools, kind of stuff you have around your house, and a little time and a little love, and we'll be making something good in it. So here's where our adventure begins. First, you need a cast iron pan. We got that. Easy as pie. Find it in the trash. Don't spend money on one of those. You'd be surprised what you can save. Then we need just a little scraper, putty knife thing. We're going to use that to get the loose stuff off, and then we're going to jump in for a good old cordless DeWalt drill with a brass wire brush on it. That way we're not actually removing metal, we're just removing some scale and rust. Let's see how this starts out. Again, this is where I find myself thinking, I need real cameras with some tripod action. See, this is all coming off real easy. I'm not sure how much of this is actually down into the cast iron, but this actually has a pretty smooth surface in it. It's not overly pitted, and I think we might just be a few minutes in with a wire wheel, and then we'll find out how she turns out. On the back side, we'll have a similar process. This is carbon. Once upon a time, it was grease, it was bacon fat, butter, all sorts of things like that. That's all straight carbon now. Sorry if the lighting is horrible, but you know. Oh, we found a model number 1239. That might be useful. We could possibly track when this was made, figure out what it's worth once we get it re-seasoned and reconditioned. And I know some folks are probably sitting here saying, oh, you're taking off the good part. This is not the good part. This does not have anything to do with the way it cooks. This is literally stuff that's going to get on your stove right now. So we're going to continue with this. So, with not more than a couple seconds with this little guy doing some of this, we've got this thing halfway cleaned up. But I'm going to have to show you some bad news in a little bit. I found out why this thing was in the trash. YouTube video fail. I guess it's still going to make it as a short clip video possibly, but we're not going to go all the way with this. You can see little wire wheel action. We're getting down past any remaining seasoning, grinding out any oxidation and rust, but I found the reason why she was put out to pasture. given the amount of carbon on the bottom of it, I'm going to assume this was frequently used in a campfire, and somebody got this thing way too hot. That is a crack. It's a big V-shaped crack right through the handle, where all the weight of the pan gets carried when you use it. Bright, clean iron coming out of it, and it goes all the way through, straight to the backside. You can see it right, get the shine off of it. Yep, you can see them right there around the backside of the back of the handle. So we're not going to bother trying to save this at this point. There's really nothing to be gained, and we'll never get to cooking it. Unfortunately, Grandma's cornbread will not be had this Thanksgiving. Sadly, this cast iron is not coming back. But it gives me the thought that maybe I should try and find some cast iron. Stuff that's been tossed in the trash somewhere that can maybe be brought back to life and given another chance. Another chance to make some really good food. Maybe even Grandma's cornbread. But if you'd like to see that, or you have an idea that you'd like to see tried, put it down in the comments. I know the dog wants to hear about it. All that said, I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. And maybe it's possible for you to hang out with some friends and family, get to see each other, and enjoy the holiday for what it's really supposed to be. Yeah, shutdown notwithstanding. You're free. You have liberty. And you're allowed to make up your own mind. So, with that note, take care, and we'll see you soon.